Hey guys, today I'm filming my 6th update for Deck of Panning. This is a project created by Emily and Max that a ton of people participate in. I love watching it so much. And this is my first year participating in it. Because I'm doing so many projects, I'm using this more like a chopping block testing project. So I'm using the products around 5 times depending on the prompt, just so I can keep things going, and it has been really successful and fun so far. And because I have easier goals, I was able to hit my goal on 4 of my 5 products, which is very exciting. But first I want to start with something that I hit my goal on a couple updates back, but I wanted to continue showing you the progress. So this is something that I needed to hit pan on, and this is the Sephora Matte white eyeshadow in Let It Snow. I'll have picture comparisons on the screen, but last update this was weighing 0.351 ounces, today 0.346. So I consistently in a month am finishing about 0.005 ounces. So this should be here several more months, but I'm really excited to just continue to see that progress. I use this every single day to set the primer under my brow bone. So for the things that I did hit my goal on for the prompt Jack of Hearts, that was a liquid or cream product. I had chosen the NARS Laguna bronzer, and this is Laguna 01, and this was a chopping block product because I wasn't sure if this was too olive tone for me, and I did get my 5 uses on it. I did end up liking this enough to keep it and want to pan it. It is very pigmented, super creamy, and it does have more of an olive tone, but it is a lighter shade, so it doesn't look too crazy on me, so I do want to hang on to it. Next, for the prompt 8 of diamonds, that was an item from a black owned brand. So I chose an item from a black owned brand that was also a collaboration with a black creator. This is the Juvia's Place and Vanessa palettes. You've got 6 shades in here, 2 shimmers, 4 mattes. I wanted to do no pan left behind, meaning using every shade once. I did do that. I used several of these shades several times. I really love this. These colors are so pretty. I know that this is so boring. I loved this so much though. Something about the tone of that is different from the other things I have. So this is something that I wasn't sure if I would keep. I got it really discounted during Black Friday, but I have decided I do want to hang on to it. I think this is really nice quality and just like a great everyday staple palette. Then I had the prompt 5 of Space, a mini or sample size product, and I actually decided to pick a skincare item. I've had this in mind for this project because it's fun and different, but I was waiting for it to match a prompt. So this is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Face Polisher, which is a powder exfoliator, and this started out at 0.434 ounces. Today it is 0.370, and I have been tracking my uses. I use this 5 times since last update, and at first I was adding a little bit of water to it, but this is like a thinner, smoother consistency. So I find that because I've already washed my face, my hands and my face are wet enough that I don't have to add more water. I just pour this in my hand and start to rub my hands together and work it into my skin, and it does a great job of exfoliating without feeling too harsh. So I'm really enjoying this, and I'm excited to see how many uses I get out of this. I use just enough product because it lathers nicely, so I do think that this is going to be here a very long time, which is totally fine. Next I had 6 of Diamonds, which is a product with a pattern, which was a prompt that I had just rolled out the month before, but that happens when the deck gets shuffled. But that was totally fine because I worked on another chopping block product. This is the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer in light, and this has this nice marbled design here, and this is just so hard pressed that I really thought about decluttering this, but I am going to hang on to it a little bit longer because I use this with a certain refer brush, and I feel like it picked it up nicely, and that it was like a nice soft bronzer, which is great when I'm using this in combination with a cream bronzer, which I've been doing most of the time. So I am going to hang on to it for now, but it is not my most favorite. I know that the brand is on sale, and I would say pass on it. And the last prompt was for 3 of Hearts, Oh the Shame, which was an unused product in your collection, and this was not very old. I actually had showed you guys 2 palettes last time to get your all's votes, and we have decided on the Glam Light Pie palette, and I wanted to use each of the shades once. I did do that, and I also used the blush several times on my cheeks and on my eyes, and I will tell you I'm super disappointed by this blush. It's very, very sheer, which sucks because it's a gorgeous color. I really was impressed with the formula of the eyeshadows though. I'm not sure if I'm going to hang on to this because I have similar things. I won this in a giveaway, but this is a really nice quality palette minus the blush. But I did use all of my shades, and there were several days I actually combined this with the Juvia's Place Vanessa palette. So I have already shuffled the deck and we need to pull 4 cards. I'm just going to take the 4 off the top. So we have got the 8 of clubs, the 3 of hearts, so that of course doesn't count, King of diamonds, and 4 of hearts. The 4 of hearts is a highlight. The 3 of hearts is something to represent another project. Oh no, the King of diamonds is something to hit pan in. Oh, not another thing. And the 8 of clubs would be a gifted product. So I'm gonna go look for these items and be right back. Okay, I am back. This was a little bit more challenging this time. So for the prompt 8 of clubs, that was something that was gifted. And I actually decided on something that I got in PR from a skin store. This is the RMS lip lights in Bisou. This is actually something that I had decluttered before and then recluttered. And I want to just make a final decision on it. I think I just kept it because it was like fancy and expensive brand, but I really just don't like the packaging. I would be tempted to buy like an empty lip gloss applicator package that has like a doe foot and see if I like it more. I would be tempted to do that, but I want to make sure I can find something cheap, and I want to buy just one, not like a bulk pack. So I'll have to look on Amazon. But anyway, I want to use this 5 times and then decide if I want to keep it or not. 3 of hearts is something to represent another project, and I chose an item to represent partners in Creme. So this is a chopping block item of mine, believe it or not. This is the MAC Glow Play Blush and Blush Please. I know so many people are obsessed with this, and I think this is a pretty shade and a nice formula, but for some reason I'm just not as in love with it as other people. So I want to use this 5 times and then see my thoughts on it. 4 of hearts was a highlighter, and this is something that I'm excited about. I decided to go with my Sigma Glow Kissed highlighter palette, which has 6 shades in here, and these 2 are good mixers for me because the other 4 are a little bit dark, and I think my goal is going to be to use each of these 5 times, but then the other shades I would like to use once. If I can use them more, that would be great. I do still have other highlights that I want to try to balance, but I think I'm gonna leave my goal there and we'll just see if I do more. I really do like this formula though. And then the last one was a King of Diamonds, which was a product to hit pan on, which was so hard to come up with something because a lot of my everyday powders either already have pan or they're in another project. So I am going to go with this. I don't know if I'm gonna hit pan in this project because I'm not gonna start working on it yet, but I just couldn't think of anything else that might even be realistic. So we'll just see what happens. I might end up swapping this out in a future update, but this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder in Fair One. Really nice setting powder, and I have like a little bit of a dip in here, but it's gonna be a long time before I hit pan. That is everything I'm gonna be using over the next month. So again, we'll continue to track the progress on this. I've got my exfoliator, cream, blush, face powder, tinted lip balm, and highlighter palette. So really nice variety of products, and we'll see what goals I'm able to reach by next month. I would love to hear your thoughts on these products, and I would love to know if you're doing this project as well, and let me know where you're posting so I can go check out your update. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.